Oi, boa tarde.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Sakamoto. Japan is one of the countries with the largest number of earthquakes in the world. There was a great earthquake called Hanshin Awaji Daishinsai in 1995, which killed 6,434 people. There was another big earthquake called Higashi Nihon Daishinsai in eastern Japan in 2011, which left 18,000 victims dead or missing. Even today, many people are forced to live in temporary shelters.
Ainda hoje, muitas pessoas estão morando forçadamente em abrigos temporários.
Oi, boa tarde.
Hello, I'm Rafaela Yoshi Oliveres. As there are a few earthquakes in Brazil, maybe you are surprised by the amount of earthquakes here.
Deve se assustarem com a quantidade deles por aqui, não?
É verdade.
Every year on the 1st of September, the Disaster Reduction Day is designated, and the week between August 30th and September 5th is considered the Disaster Reduction Week campaign. The goal is to educate the public on the need to guard against earthquakes, typhoons, and other natural disasters.
A população sobre a necessidade de se prevenir contra terremotos, tufões e outros desastres naturais.
For this reason, today we will continue with the theme, How to Protect Ourselves from Natural Disasters.
Nesta segunda edição, vamos falar sobre como nos preparar contra terremotos.
Occasionally we feel earthquakes here in Shiga. A big earthquake occurred in the past, and it's possible another one may occur here.
Grande terremoto aqui também?
Could you tell me about earthquakes which are predicted for Shiga? A major earthquake called Anegawa earthquake occurred on August 14, 1909 in Shiga, which was recorded to have seismic intensity of 6 and killed 35 people. Since then, there is no record of earthquakes with major damage in Shiga, but people predict with 70% probability that a large earthquake will occur in the next 30 years. Would it be the Nankai Trough earthquake? That's it. Nankai Trough earthquake is expected to occur in the Japanese coast of the Pacific Ocean. This earthquake may be as big as the Higashi Nihon Daishinsai that occurred 3 years ago on 11th March 2011. There are possibilities of tsunami as well. If the Nankai Trough earthquake occurs, the maximum seismic intensity would be 6 in Shiga and kill about 500 people and cause the collapse of about 11,000 houses and buildings. However, the concerns are not only this earthquake. Are there any other concerns? Under Shiga, there are a number of faults which can cause earthquakes. For example, Hanshin Awaji Daishinsai that occurred in Hyogo on January 17, 1995 was also caused by these faults. If an earthquake occurs in Biwako, West Coast Fault Zone to the west of Lake Biwa, the damage would be great, such that the maximum seismic intensity would be 7 and could kill up to 2,200 people and cause the collapse of about 39,000 houses and buildings. I had no idea that a major earthquake could occur here in Shiga too. There is no way to predict when earthquakes might happen. Therefore, it is important to be prepared for earthquakes. If an earthquake occurs in Shiga, the damage can be big too. Scares me. What should we do when an earthquake happens? How do we prepare? I have experienced the shaking of an earthquake. I am going to experience the shaking of an earthquake now. As I haven't experienced big earthquakes before, I'm nervous, but I will do my best. The shaking that you will feel is how Tonakai earthquake would be, which is expected to happen in the future. The envisaged maximum seismic intensity is 7, which is the strongest shaking. I'm scared. I'm going to cry. I'm scared. When a big earthquake like this happens, what should I do? I couldn't move. When you are inside, when an earthquake happens, the first thing is protecting your own life. For example, you go under a table. If there is no table, protect your head with a cushion and crouch to get past the shaking. Then turn off the gas at the main and open doors to ensure a way out for evacuation. Now I'm going to follow the instructions to protect myself during the shaking. I banged my head several times and was injured, so it would be better to put a cushion over our head before going under the table. In this experience, you must have felt the fear of a large earthquake. I couldn't do anything. I managed to go under the table with great difficulty. Let's review what we do when an earthquake happens.
O que devemos fazer quando acontecer algum terremoto?
First, protect your head by going under tables or desks. Second, turn off the gas after the shaking has passed. Open the front doors and the doors to rooms. If the doors are broken or jammed, you cannot escape. Do not run out into the street. First, check how the situation is around your vicinity. Put shoes on. It is dangerous to walk with bare feet as broken glass may be scattered across the floor. Sixth, prepare belongings to take with you when you evacuate. This is an emergency kit. After this, you would evacuate to a shelter. When you leave the house, don't forget to turn off the circuit breaker. Plugged-in electrical devices could cause a fire when the electricity supply is restored.
Os aparelhos elétricos ligados na tomada podem provocar incêndios quando o fornecimento de energia elétrica for restaurado.
Don't forget to turn off the gas at the main, too. Let's see this chart. Here we have the percentage of the cause of deaths during Hanshin Awaji Daishinsai. Over 80% of the deaths were due to crushing by collapsing buildings and falling furniture. Therefore, we present some tips on how to protect ourselves from falling furniture.
Vamos dar aqui algumas dicas de como você pode se proteger contra quedas de móveis.
During an earthquake, even if the buildings do not collapse, they can hurt us with falling furniture. To avoid injury and ensure a way out of escape, it is very important to prevent the furniture from falling. Here we present 4 precautionary measures to avoid falling furniture and debris. First, ensure a safe space. Check location and position of the furniture and ensure a safe space indoors. Second, proper installation of furniture. Do not place any tall items on tatami mat floors or carpets. If you have to, you should put a board underneath and the items should be leaning backwards slightly. Place heavy objects on the bottom to help secure the mobility of the furniture. Third, fixed furniture. Fix furniture securely with parts which prevent it from falling. You can find those parts at home centers.
Quarta medida.
Fourth,
Evite a queda
prevent
de
stored
objetos
items from
das
falling.
estantes
Attach a
e
stopper to
prateleiras.
hinged doors.
Em móveis com
Paste
portas
shatterproof film
articuladas,
on
reforce
windows and glass doors.
travas de portas para que não se abram. E nas portas de vidro, cole filmes adesivos anti-estilhaços para que os vidros quebrados não se espalhem pelo chão.
Don't forget to
Além
reinforce
disso,
hanging
reforce
lights
os
and to
lustres
fix
suspensas
TVs,
e não se
refrigerators,
esqueça também
microwave
de
ovens,
fixar
and
as
other
TVs,
appliances.
geladeira, fornos, micro-ondas, entre outros eletrodomésticos.
Acho
We
que
can
tudo
start to
isso
prepare
dá
from
pra deixar
today.
preparado desde já, não é mesmo?
Yes, but
mas
according
de
to the
acordo com as
research, only less than
pesquisas,
30%
mesmo
of
falando das
people
precauções que
fix
devemos
furniture,
tomar
even
com os
though people
móveis
know
de
they should take
casa,
precautions against
parece que menos
earthquakes.
de
Is your
30%
furniture
dos
secure?
entrevistados se preveniram. E seus móveis, será que estão fixos?
The principles of
princípios da
disaster
prevenção
prevention
de
are
desastres
self-help,
são
mutual aid,
Jijo,
and public
Kyojo
assistance.
e Koujo, ou seja, autoajuda, ajuda mútua e ajuda pública. Jijo,
Self-help
ou
means
ajuda
that first of
ou
all, you
autoajuda,
must protect your
significa
own
que
life
antes
by
de mais
fixing the
nada,
furniture,
você deve
preparing
proteger a
food for
vida, a sua
emergencies,
própria
and
vida,
preparing for
fixando os
disasters.
móveis, providenciando alimentos para casos de emergência e se preparando para eventuais desastres. Kyojo,
Mutual aid
ou
means
ajuda
everyone
mútua,
should watch over the
quer dizer
community and
que
help
todos
each other
devem
prepare
zelar
for
pela
disasters.
comunidade, colaborar uns com os outros na vizinhança e se preparar para eventuais desastres. Koujo,
Public
ajuda
assistance
pública,
refers to
se
activities
refere
of the
às
government,
atividades
police,
do governo,
firefighters,
polícia,
among others,
bombeiros
providing
e
relief
entre
and
outros,
recovery efforts.
prestando socorro e oferecendo esforços de recuperação.
Self-help
Autoajuda
and mutual
e
aid
ajuda
are
mútua
more
são
important principles
princípios
to
muito
protect one's
importantes
own
para
life and the
proteger
people
a própria
around.
vida
So
e
do
das
not forget
pessoas
to
ao redor.
participate in the
Por isso, não
training
deixe de
of the
participar dos
community for
treinamentos de
prevention
prevenção
against
contra
natural
desastres
disasters.
naturais realizados na comunidade.
Vamos
Here we
apresentar aqui
present an event held in
realizado em
Hikone.
Hikone.
Em novembro do ano passado,
A
na
disaster
cidade de
prevention
Hikone,
workshop
foi
that
realizada uma
targeted
oficina
foreign
sobre
residents was
prevenção
held in
contra
Hikone
desastres
last November.
voltado aos residentes estrangeiros.
What kind of workshop was held? We heard that many foreigners do not really know about the natural disasters like earthquakes and torrential rains. Therefore, we held this workshop to let them experience staying in a shelter. It helped them understand how close they stay in a shelter. They also experienced how to build a temporary bathroom.
で加えて、仮設トイレの組み立て方とかそういったことを講習で行ったものです。
No ano de
An
2007,
accident
na cidade
prevention
de
manual
Hikone,
was
foi
distributed
distribuído
to
em
all the
todas as
residents in
residências.
Hikone in
Manual
2007.
de
For
prevenção
foreign
contra
residents, the manual was prepared in
E para os
multiple
residentes
languages,
estrangeiros,
including English,
foi preparado
Portuguese,
material
Chinese,
em
and
vários
Korean,
idiomas,
but
tais como inglês, português, chinês e coreano. Mas
once a year, general training of disaster prevention is held in the city. But as it's not geared to foreigners, there is no participation. As everyone, including foreign residents, should get involved, we promote this kind of disaster prevention workshop geared to foreign residents.
向けの防災講習会を開こうということになりました。
How did the workshops go?
その何も
Foreigners who know nothing about natural disasters don't understand Japanese language either. Through this workshop, we found out our problems, which include how to give information to them when the natural disasters occur, such as earthquakes and torrential rains, and when they have to stay in a shelter with Japanese people.
共同生活をする場合にどのように情報が伝えられるのかということが課題であると分かりました。
This type of event has been extended to other cities in Shiga too. We should also keep communication with our neighbors.
Manter mais comunicação com as vizinhanças, você não acha?
Afinal de contas, a
Mutual
ajuda mútua
aid
só ocorre
only
entre
occurs
pessoas, não
between
é?
people.
É isso mesmo.
That's it.
Bem,
Well,
na nossa
today's
apresentação de
presentation was
hoje
how
foi
to
como
protect
nos
ourselves
proteger
from
de
natural
desastres
disasters.
naturais.
And in
E
this
nessa
second
segunda
edition, we
edição,
focused
enfocamos
on
terremotos.
earthquakes.
E
And
agora
now some
algumas
useful
informações
information.
úteis. O
General
treinamento
training
geral
against
contra
natural
desastres
disasters in
naturais
2014
de
SHIGA.
Tudo Bem
The
será
General
realizado
Training
no dia
Against Natural
21 de
Disasters in
setembro,
2014
domingo, no
SHIGA
Complexo
will
Esportivo
be
de
held on
Odiama.
September 21st,
Em
Sunday, at
SHIGA
the
há
Theater
várias falhas
Odiama.
geológicas, o
In
Cato
SHIGA, there are
dançou,
several
que podem
geological
provocar
faults which may
terremotos de
cause
grande
large-scale
escala. Por
earthquakes,
isso é importante
so it is
estarmos
important to be
prevenidos.
prepared.
Nesse
This training
treinamento,
is
que é
held
realizado
annually to work
anualmente,
together
será
quickly
feita
and
uma
accurately to
simulação
build a
perante
system in
desastre
case of natural
natural de
disasters.
como as
Authorities
autoridades
invite
oferecem
everyone
aos
to attend the
moradores a
training and to
assistência
visit the booths
necessária com
showing
rapidez
practical
e precisão.
demonstrations and
Convidamos
exhibitions.
todos a
Watch the training
assistirem
and get more
o
information
treinamento
on
e
earthquakes.
visitar os estandes de demonstrações práticas e exposições. Assista o treinamento e adquira mais informações sobre terremotos. O
Mimi Taro, an
informativo
informative
voltado aos
paper called
residentes
Mimi Taro,
estrangeiros de
is
Shiga
available
Ken,
for foreign
são 6
residents in
edições
Shiga.
anuais.
Mainly
Elaborado
volunteers
por
issue
voluntários,
this paper 6
contendo
times a year to
informações
give you
úteis a
interesting
todos. Você
information.
pode encontrar em
You can
vários
find it in
idiomas,
various
como
languages such as
japonês, inglês,
Japanese, English,
português,
Portuguese,
espanhol,
Spanish,
chinês,
Chinese,
em caracteres
simple
simples
and
e
traditional in
tradicionais,
character,
e em
and
coreano.
Korean.
Na
The
edição
August
do
issue
mês de
featured
agosto, a
disasters.
matéria
There's
especial é sobre
information about
desastres
weather and
naturais,
fire prevention.
com informações
You can read the paper
meteorológicas
at the
e
URL you
incêndios.
see right
Você
now.
pode conferir a
SHIGA
matéria no
International
site do Centro
Association.
Internacional de
Please read the
Shiga.
paper.
Não deixe de ler.
Our next show will be on September 27th. We will talk about In Case of Emergency, focusing on first aid.
Enfocando os primeiros socorros. Para encerrar, vamos ver como as
In closing,
crianças
let's see how kids
participam dos
participate in
treinamentos
training
contra
against
desastres
natural
naturais.
disasters.
Até lá.
See you. In Latino College, located in Omihachiman, currently children from kindergarten through high school study following the educational systems in Brazil. On this day, monthly training was carried out against disasters. The elementary school children got under the desk quickly after a notice from the teacher. We conduct this training once a month to teach children the necessary procedures in case of an incident such as a fire or earthquake. We need to evacuate the building safely so that they know exactly what procedures need to be taken in a time of danger. After the procedures for self-protection, everyone fled to the schoolyard because they participate in the training every month. Teachers and students were able to act calmly. I believe this training is fundamental. We always try to make children aware of the importance of our lives. We teach them what to do in case of emergency through the training. As they know it's training, they don't panic and they don't have fears. If there is an incident, we should be able to save lives calmly. After fleeing to the schoolyard, they sing the Brazil national anthem and the training is finished. I believe this type of training is very important to protect everyone's lives. It is important to participate in training seriously. When an earthquake happens, we will know what to do. So I think it is very important to participate in training.
することはわかるから、それはためは随分いいと思いますので。